those of you who know her, she's actually went to 3 different schools during her education. She started off in the UK at George Watson's in Edinburgh. That was partly the start of her acting career, if you want. She went from First Christmas nativity play, she was Mary. Yeah. The next year, she was an angel. And the 3rd year, she was a sheep. Yeah. So that was the start of the acting career. We moved from there to the International School of Stavanger. Surprisingly, Kirsten never went on the stage in Stavanger. Probably better if she had done. She went into played basketball, which meant for a full season, every weekend at our house was a disaster. Because I was actually a basketball coach. And by 7 o'clock on a Friday evening, the rest of the weekend was wasted. And also, the International School at Stavanger did not do a week without walls, which I think is one of the great things that you do here, thank you. But they did go on adventure weekends. And it was one of these that Kirsten was on, up in the hills during the snow. Had an evening out in a teepee, which was really very nice. And it wasn't until about 3 or 4 months afterwards that we actually found out there'd been a slight incident during the teepee evening that went on fire. And the thing came down and the kids got out fine. So Stavanger was good fun outdoor, but not a lot back, you know, it was. I don't know what I need to say about Cairo. I mean, I think everything was said this morning. To me, the experience that the kids had, young adults had this morning was just absolutely excellent. The school's been good. Thanks again to the faculty members for doing what must be a really, really hard job. Having one 17-year-old daughter's tough. I can't remember what the figure was, 64 girls. Yeah. So thanks very, very much. Week Without Walls was excellent. I think you visited 3 different continents in your 5 years here. From a personal point of view with Kirsten, I've never seen anybody work so hard. Yep. The last 6 months. I think it was work. It was definitely walked away with books and a laptop. Even went as far as in the last month logging off Facebook. I think you went back on the last few days. I know it's difficult to imagine from Kirsten's accent, but she actually is Scottish. So what Kirsten would like to do is use this squeak, get rid of the glass. Yeah. You can take this one, it's a Scottish drinking cup. So, and there's actually more in it than you get in here. And you'll probably find Scotland Yard to win this battle. Kirsten was part of the class of 2009.
Congratulations.
To let us use their lovely backyard for this event, and it's great to see everybody show up. Just very quickly, I want to say on behalf of my wife T, Sarah, we love our daughter Rachel very much. We're very proud of what she's achieved at CAC and her accomplishments, and we look forward to her moving on to the University of Rochester in the fall and continuing the great achievements that she's already established, and we love you very much, Rachel. Good job.
Cheers!
Okay, hi, I'm Kelly. I'm Anna's older sister. I'm going to be talking on behalf of my parents because they start crying as soon as... if I asked them to say something, nothing would come out. So, I graduated from CAC in 2005, and I just wanted to share with you guys a few facts about Anna that you may not know to start out with.
Fantastic.
So, Anna and I, when we were younger, we used to wrestle. We were really young, when kids, and her name was always Super Baby. She doesn't like feet, So if you have a particularly heinous toe infection, you put it near her, she will throw up on it. If you're interested. She actually had an imaginary friend named Evie, which she killed and didn't. She decided Evie wasn't going to heaven, but Kansas was her final resting place. I don't know. And she didn't throw up. The first time she ever threw up, she was 6, and that was because she had the flu. And then the second time, she was 8, and she threw up in the suitcase. And then the next time was when she was in high school, and it was because she wasn't drinking. My little sister, 8 inches shorter than me, just, tiny little thing. But she has meted and exceeded all my expectations for her. And I mean, I thought I was pretty cool, and I was pretty, did a lot of cool things. But I didn't do anywhere near as cool and as much as she did. So I just want to say, Anna, I'm so proud of you, and I know you're going to do great at George Washington. At George Washington next year, and I'm so happy you're my sister.
Aww. Cheers.
I'll give you 2 stories about our daughter Hannah. The first one is, anybody with any parents with kids know that one of the great indulgences is a video camera where you can catch them doing all kinds of weird things that you say for moments like grandparents like. And so I was entranced by the video camera we got one day, so I would hide it around the house at different times, and I would engage in conversations about existential kind of questions, and they were this big, just to kind of see what they were thinking. So one day I got Aaron, Hannah's older brother, Aaron, who's 18 months older. He's a bit more soulful and more reflective than not then Hannah, but just kind of. And so one day I sat him at the kitchen table and I hid the video camera. And I asked Aaron first. And Aaron's sitting in front of me with the camera behind me. It's hidden, and Hannah's over here. And I asked Aaron, I said, well, who do you love? And to Aaron, this was a great question that could not be answered easily. He had to think about this, and he pondered, he didn't want to leave anybody out, he didn't want to leave alone. So he said, well, I love you, I love Hannah, I love my teachers, I guess I love everybody I know. And before I could turn to ask Hannah who she loved, this voice came roaring from the side of me saying, I love me. By the time I turned the camera to her, she told me. And the other sometimes parents would like to think that we inspire our children, but our children can often inspire us. And one time, many years ago, it was raining very hard in Philadelphia, and all of Hannah's friends had already learned how to take the training wheels off their bikes when they were riding their bicycles. And Hannah hadn't done that. So one morning, which is not reflective of anything. No, but she didn't want to. And then one morning she woke up and it was a rainy morning, and she was just determined to do it. She went out. She didn't want any help. She didn't want Clara to help her. She went out into the backyard, training wheels off, and in the rain for 4 or 5 hours, just non-stop, boom, down. Boom, down. But she came in like after a football game, but she knew how to ride a bike. And that level of tenacity and spirit, it's great when you're watching that, but imagine how formidable it is when you don't want to do something you don't want to do. So it's a constant balance. But anyway, that taught me lessons in life about just not giving up. So Hannah, Mommy, and I love you and wish you the greatest success. And thank you, everybody.
Congratulations.
Okay, hand up if anyone game seems to be the 5 Barbies, and one of them is not up here. So very quickly, Tori Jo has been just the greatest friend to all of us, and I don't think we could ask for anyone better. So to Tori. Tori.
Cheers. That was sweet.